Seasonal Vantage Insiders, Alex here. So today's date, it is the 24th of June. As usual, a Monday afternoon. As I'm doing this video, the time it is about 1:40 p.m. Okay, so just a very quick announcement to make first. So for tonight, public live stream, right, I can only stream to YouTube because I still have some issue connecting to StreamYard. Okay, so for those who don't know, I use StreamYard, okay, to connect simultaneously, okay, to broadcast simultaneously to both Facebook and also on YouTube. So this platform, okay, I can't do it on Facebook right now. So if you are watching tonight live stream, please go to YouTube, okay? There won't be any Facebook connection today, okay? So this is the announcement I want to make, all right? So for those who are in the email list, you should receive the email. In the Telegram channel, you should also receive the YouTube link. Or if you lazy to go to, okay, just head to MarketWise Asia YouTube channel at 10:30 p.m. and you are good to go, okay? All right, so just a very quick recap over there. So before we head into this week outlook over there. So last week, okay, I didn't do any video because Monday was a public holiday in Singapore, and then on Wednesday it is a US holiday as well. So on Monday I instead gave a written update, okay, on the 17th of June over there. So there was some stocks that I mentioned. So for example, I mentioned that Moody Corp was a very good move. I already exited, okay. For ServiceNow, I say it's performing well and I'm still holding it, okay. And I'm considering an exit, okay, as there was a potential star signal reversal. So that was mentioned last week. So actually, last week I already exited, okay, I think early of the week, okay. So this is ServiceNow. Let's head over to ServiceNow right now. I know Emily entered into ServiceNow. So as you can see that, after that, even though I said that there could be a star reversal signal, right, okay, it appeared actually, but price continued to head higher for 2 more days over there. And I think it is actually a good time for you to exit because, first of all, it has hit the cloud resistance area right now, okay. Of course, I don't know whether price can continue to go higher or not, but no, I think after a swing trade, it is a very good swing trade already. So when I first mentioned, right, it was here. When I first mentioned, it was here, okay. It was a very good swing trade up already, okay. So you should consider, to take profit or trail your stop loss, okay, to protect your profit. So for me, I think I exited, I think on this day over there. On this day, it is on a Tuesday, yeah, exited. So after price gone a little bit higher, I think that's fine. So for me, okay, I had a 1R profit. Okay, so for those who are still unclear, 1R meaning, for example, if I risk $1,000 for this trade, okay, and right now I have about 1,000 profit. So 1,000 profit, I exited the trade, okay. So $1,000 risk meaning, okay, $1,000 meaning that, let's say, for example, I enter on this day, right, okay, I set a stop loss somewhere around here, okay. Let's say, for example, based on the 1.25 ATR. So if price goes against you, okay, and hit your stop loss, okay, I will lose that 1K. So this 1K is actually your risk is 1R. So which means that if price go up higher, okay, 1R, positive 1R means that I, instead of losing $1,000, I have a profit of $1,000 plus $1,000. So yeah, 1R, 1.5R means $1,500, 2R means $2,000, okay. Yeah, so my reward was about 1R. So I'm quite happy with the trade. So this is ServiceNow. I've already exited, okay. And then American Tower, I did not enter, okay. Yeah. And then for last week, I mentioned a few stocks, okay. One is CCI, and then one is IBB, and then XRT. IBB is the biotech ETF, and XRT was the retail ETF. So for CCI, okay, I did not enter. Okay, reason it is because, okay, I didn't enter. You see, when I first mentioned about CCI, it was on Monday, So Monday, can see that, even though on Friday price, go break above the wash line, but on Monday, okay, price did not confirm. Okay, price immediately opened. Okay, it opened below the wash line, which is here 98.37. So there was no entry. So CCI was never triggered. Okay, so again, I want to remind you guys that doesn't mean that I mention a stock means that you can enter immediately, okay? You still have to watch for the price action. So the key thing is actually the wash line. So on Monday, price did not actually go above the wash line, immediately open below. So this was no trigger at all. Okay. All right. In case I'm very afraid that people, whenever I say something watch list, people will just buy immediately without looking at the price action. So this was no trigger. Okay. So same for IBB. Okay. There was no trigger. Okay. When I look at it on Monday, IBB. So IBB, you can see that over there on Monday, it was here, was looking for a wash and rinse pattern, okay, somewhere to go higher, but it did not. Okay, price continued to go down lower. Okay, so I did not enter. But actually, on Tuesday, on Tuesday, there's a potential wash line. Okay, and then on Thursday, there was a wash and rinse trigger, but I did not enter into that. So I don't know who entered, okay, but I didn't enter. But if you enter on a Thursday, okay, you should have some profit right now, because on Friday, price actually kept up for IBB. Okay, so personally, I entered into this retail XRT. Okay, XRT is the only one that I'm holding, XRT. So you can see that this was the wash line. The wash line is on the Thursday. Okay, where on Friday, where price closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, it is 75.55. 75.55. Okay, so you can see that on Monday, price actually closed above the wash line. So I actually entered on Monday. So you can see that subsequently, price just hover just above the wash line. So right now, I am in slight profit only, okay, or on slightly negative, okay, but almost break even, okay. That doesn't move much. So I'm still holding on to this position. This is the only position that I'm holding right now. Okay. Previously, I also mentioned that I entered into RMD. This is the rash mat over there. Okay. So you can see that on Friday, actually, price actually have a strong downward move over there. Okay. But the lucky thing is, okay, I actually exited at somewhere near the start of the opening hours. Okay, because on Friday, I was thinking, hey, Monday, Friday was the OPEX week expiry day. Okay, and then that I'm thinking, I should reduce my exposure, and of course, it is also really not really moving that much. I was expecting price to go higher already, but it did not. Okay, so I'm a bit skeptical of the current move right now. Okay, so I decided to exit. I decided to exit because of the OPEX, because I'm a bit wary of this coming week. After the OPEX week, okay, and I sharing because, okay, this is actually towards the end of the move, then price had a sell off. If you actually zoom down on the 5-minute time frame, okay, you realize that it is only towards the 3:45 p.m. 3:45 a.m. Singapore time, okay, that price started to have a very strong sell off. I don't know, maybe there's some news, okay, over the weekend or not, we don't know, but I exited somewhere near the open over there. So I exited at near break-even price. So I did not really lose a lot on this trade, near break-even price. Okay. So so I'm not sure how many of you entered, okay, but if you hold on to it, okay, most likely you should have already hit your stop loss already. So again, no choice on that, okay, if you followed me. That's why I told you, okay, don't follow me, because I don't know when you don't know when I will exit or enter or that kind of thing now. Okay, so you need to manage your position. Okay, yeah, I'm just lucky. Okay, again, I'm just lucky that I managed to exit. Okay, just on the Friday itself, just before the sell off occur on Friday. Okay, so these are the right now I'm only holding on XRT only. This is the only long position that I have, XRT, the only one. Okay, so let's take a look at this coming week right now. So last Friday was actually OPEX, okay, or triple witching day, where all the stocks options, index options, options, I think some of the options expire also. So everything, okay, yeah. So and typically, okay, after the options expiry, okay, the week, okay, it is typically weaker. Okay, and I also mentioned previously, I'm expecting the index to hold up, okay, the market to hold up because of the OPEX. I say that gravitating towards the OPEX day, the market tends to go grind higher, and indeed, okay, the market continue to go higher until somewhere near the OPEX. You can see that the S&P on Thursday starting to have some bearish bar, on Friday starting to go down, which is the options expiry day itself. So this coming week, okay, historically after the OPEX, market is not so bullish after the triple witching day. But again, okay, I need to remind you that, okay, in July, okay, based on historical seasonal, okay, July is also a pretty bullish month, okay, on an election year, Okay, so June, July, August is not too bad. Okay, not as good as June for during an election year, but still positive. So even though, okay, I am a little bit bearish, okay, short term for the price movement for the indices, okay, after the OPEX, but overall, okay, I won't short the market, okay. Instead, Melvin is asking me again whether I will short the market or not. No, okay, I will not short the market. I will just, okay, stay out of the market. If I don't want to go long. I won't go for a short, okay? So this is the S&P 500, okay? Just to let you know, the 5935, 5935 okay? It is the around the zero gamma level or 5,004, okay? 5935 there about. So which means that, okay, if price can stay above 5935, this is the S&P 500 cash index. If price can stay above 5935, I think the market is still overall is okay. If price really does go below 5935, then we can expect, okay, more volatility, okay, to occur in the market. So 5931 should be quite a strong support level also. Okay, we shall see how it goes. But okay, whether there's a so-called correction this coming week or not. And overall, okay, we are also nearing towards the end of the month already. So in July, there will be a new central pivot range. So where is the new central pivot range? Let me try to see the developing central pivot range first. Developing central pivot range. Okay. You can see that these three green lines over here is the developing one because the month hasn't ended. So it is still moving. Okay. This month, high, low, close, okay, is still ongoing. So we will know. But as of now, based on last Friday closing, okay, the current developing CPR, developed CPR, it is actually here, these three lines over here. Okay, also pretty near to the 5935 area over there. So 5935 will be acting as a strong support level. Okay, I will remove this developing central pivot range now. So about thereabout. Okay, so this will be a key level that I am looking at. Okay, so this is S&P 500. Okay, and then what should I do? Yeah, okay, let's head over to the RG chart over there. So this is the daily time frame. So what is actually moving? So last week I actually mentioned that, I'm looking at the small cap, but instead the big cap continue to hold on to the market, holding up the market. It's actually still a big cap. So you can see that, XLK, based on the daily time frame, it is still leading. It is holding the market. The rest of the sector industry, okay, it is actually not doing so well. It's lagging. So the main key driver that is holding up the key indices, think of the S&P, think of the Nasdaq, it is the tech stock. Basically, it's the AI stock, the NVIDIA and all these. Like NVIDIA is holding up pretty well. Okay, XLK. All right, but if you go to the hourly time frame, you can see that XLK is starting to be lagging because you can see that on Friday or on Thursday, the NVIDIA started to move down already. Okay. But okay, again, if you go to the seasonal data, the NVIDIA and some of the big caps is starting to have the favorable period again. Okay, later I'll go through that. Okay, but nevertheless, okay, because on Thursday and Friday it's coming down, that's why okay, you can see that based on the hourly time frame, okay, the RRG chart, you can see that the tech stock is actually lagging, while the rest of the other stocks is actually outperform the tech stocks. Okay, so this is the RRG chart over there. And I think there's also one member, not this one. Okay, one member over there. He is asking, all right, by Osh, okay, can you record a video on how to look up the GLD SEI data? I cannot seem to find April to June file for GL, which, okay, if the data does not have means don't have, okay, that is fine. So the reason why I'm able to show you, some of the gold movement. It is because from the equity clock, okay, equity clock. So for those who don't know, okay, equity clock, it does show you the seasonal data as well. So the equity clock, okay, is good if you know what you want to find. Okay, I repeat, equity clock, which I actually mentioned during the seasonal vantage connect night, the members gathering. Okay, equity clock, it is actually good if you know what you want to find. Okay, so for example, gold, you know exactly what you want. So you can see that actually gold during the June actually is not very good. Okay, it's not very good. It's coming down, which I also mentioned. Okay, during the public live stream that actually I'm not so favorable in gold until maybe somewhere in July. I can say July, early July, it is where the price action starts to pick up based on seasonal data, historical data. Typically early July, price tends to pick up. So this is where for gold as well. I can see that this is let me go to gold. You can see gold, even though some days up down, but overall it actually is grinding down. It's actually grinding down. So on Friday, it actually had a very sharp sell off, which I think it could trap a lot of traders as well. You can see that on Thursday it break above this swing high over there, so-called a breakout trade. I think a lot of traders will get trapped inside for those who want to go long into gold, and then immediately on Friday price reverse back down again. So once again, gold, it is not so favorable. Maybe that's why I said until about somewhere 5th of July, which I already plotted here. Then maybe early July, then you can look into gold. Okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, for this coming quarter, the new quarter, third quarter, okay, the data should be coming out soon, most likely tomorrow. And as a benefit, okay, I think John actually mentioned about this bearish data. So I'll provide you the bearish data as well. So free of charge, okay, no charge at all, bearish data. So yeah, so just wait for the data to come out. So I'm still working on it. Okay, so this is for the bearish data. And for this coming week, right? So for this coming week, go to the Forex Factory first. Okay, not much news. This is the June 24th for this coming week. Okay, Tuesday and Thursday and Friday, but overall I think it is pretty kind of a standard kind of news like CPC price data consensus doesn't really should not move the market that much. Okay, so this is for the calendar over there. So let's head over to the data right now. Head over to the data. It's not this one. Data is over here. Let me try to put the data. So you can see that this is the bullish ETF for the month of June. This is June. Actually, there's some error in the data. Okay, this is June. So in fact, you realize that June there's quite a number of ETF. So the filter date is from 23rd to 30th of June. 23rd to 30th of June for this coming week. 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. 30th don't have because of the, I think it's weekend. So it's until 28th. So realize that there's quite a number of ETF. Okay. But all in all, you can see that some of the things that caught my attention, it is actually like bonds, which means that bonds could be moving up higher, like IEI kind of thing, bonds, income securities, all this, okay, floating rate ETF, all this, okay. But all in all, nothing much really caught my attention. Right? You can see that quite a number of indices, sectors, industry are all generally moving higher, like technology dividend industrial you can see that aerospace yeah. At one glance, it tells me that the market actually is not too bad because excluding the election year, typically, towards the end of June, starting of July, it tends to be quite a bullish month. So you can see that a lot of things are actually moving. Okay, You can see that everything, you know, all these are going higher as well. So nothing really much caught my attention. So we still have to watch individual, you know, stock price action. But personally, okay, even though, you know, as I mentioned, right, even though I mentioned that I'm a little bit careful on the indices, okay, but I won't short the market. So I'm still looking for individual stocks to go long, but, you know, try not to be also too aggressive, okay? Not aggressive means that maybe have 1 to 2 position, that kind, okay? Don't have like 5, 6 positions, 7 position, you know, all go into different stocks, because, you know, if the market really do have a, you know, whole market sell off, right, correction, then, you know, you're most likely all these stocks you hit your stop loss as well. So, you know, most likely I'll enter at most of maybe 1 or 2 position more. That's it really. Okay. So for the data, this is the Excel, not Excel, actually the ETF. So not much really caught my attention. Okay. But anyway, if any stocks that or any ETF that caught your attention, do share in the comments. Okay, one person I can't you know do so much. Okay, you know, that's why we have quite a number of people here. I think near 300 people, right? So, you know, if you happen to spot anything, do comment inside this members area. Let us know. Okay, what are the things that you're looking out for? Okay, and then for the bullish stocks, right? Also, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot, okay, there's quite a lot, okay. But I will go to the stocks that caught my attention. There are 1 or 2 that caught my attention. The one that caught my attention, okay, let me, the one that caught my attention is actually, I think, Take-Two, TTWO, okay, TTWO, Take-Two Interactive Software over there. So for Take-Two, TTWO, if you search for the data, TTWO, it is over here, Take-Two, right, from 27th of June to 25th of July, about 1 month of calendar days for the past 11 years, okay, 31% of time it goes higher. So, you know, 11 years, 10 years, it went higher. This is TTWO. So let's take a look at TTWO. So you can see that, you know, after a very strong impulse move, price start to come down near the CPR level over there. Okay, and then there's a wash and rinse trigger actually on Friday. So you can see that on Friday, on Thursday, price actually closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, it is actually 155.22. 155.22. Okay, so on Friday, price actually closed above the wash line over there. Okay, and stay above the wash line. So let's see whether price can continue to go higher. Okay, this coming week again. All right, we have to see whether price can stay above the wash line tonight. So let's say, for example, suddenly tonight, Monday, you know, gap down, that kind of thing, okay, and go lower. Then of course there's no trigger lah. Okay, right. So this is TTWO. This is a software industry. I think they make games, is it? Okay, for TTWO. Another one that I'm looking at, it is actually Hasbro, HAS, Hasbro. Okay, I think it make toys. So, you know, had a strong upward move, and then there's a pullback, a good pullback, okay, and then price finally eventually broke above the above the CPR again, okay, and then come back down, retrace to the CPR level, okay, and then there is a wash and rinse trigger on a Friday. So the wash and rinse, it is actually on Tuesday, okay, where price closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, it is 60.85. 60.85. Okay, so on Friday, you know, our price had quite a surge. It's a 2.7% up. So let's see whether price can continue to go higher in this coming week or so. This is for Hasbro. So 60.85. Okay. All right. So if really price do go higher, then of course, you know, somewhere near this resistance area will be something that you looking to take profit lah. Okay. Let's see how it goes for Hasbro. And I want to go back to the my watch list over there. Okay, so this is the watch list, okay, for the this coming week, 23rd to 30th June over there. So I already sorted. Yeah, as I mentioned, right, you can use Yahoo Finance, you know, to input your watch list. Anyway, by the way, if you guys have any good so-called watch list portfolio software, whatever website, okay, do recommend to the public, because personally I'm using Market now. This is a paid screener and also watch list lah. So yeah, so I'm very used to using that. But again, you know, I'm not asking you to purchase this. It is optional, but I quite like Market out. Okay, can do a lot of things, but you know, a lot of times I just put it into the watch list. I can just filter a lot of things lah, so I can sort according to the market cap and all this. Okay, yeah, so this is the sorted according to the market cap. You can see that quite a number of big names, Microsoft, Nvidia, APL, Google. So can see that, you know, let's actually for me, I'm interested in the Nvidia and Apple. Okay, so can see the Nvidia, everybody favorite stock. So people are looking, maybe like thinking that it could be form a top already. But again, I won't be shorting Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia based on seasonal data is 25th of June. Okay, actually that's tomorrow, starting from tomorrow, right, to 15th of August. Okay, quite a broad window period. Okay, for the past 12 years, 92% of time it is actually positive. Okay, so this is for Nvidia. So for Nvidia, okay, even though like, wow, there's a bearish engulfing candle, okay, and maybe some people starting to short now. So for me, okay, I'm not looking to short. Okay, don't go against the trend, even though, okay, it can be quite extended. Okay, but you know, this year election year, okay, I know we try to stay with the trend until it breaks lah. Okay, so in fact for Nvidia, there's also a, you know, a potential wash and rinse trigger. So you see that on Friday, price closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, it is actually 140.76. So this is after the stock split, 140.76. Oh, sorry, it's 129.52. Sorry, 129.52. 129.52. 129.52. Okay, so let's see whether this coming week, okay, price can continue to go higher or not for Nvidia. Okay, yeah, even though the market breadth and all this, as I mentioned, is deteriorating. Okay, I won't go through all the market breadth for this video lah, but it is still deteriorating. But you know, it can take some time for the market to, you know, really correct. We never know. But so as I mentioned, I tend to try to stay with the trend, okay, until price really, all the stock stops me out lah. Then I really that price really, the market is really going for a correction. Okay, so don't go against the trend. Okay, again, I don't know what the market will do, but you know, based on seasonal data, you know, July tends to be a favorable month. Based on election year, July also tends to be a favorable month, that kind of thing. So you know, this is for Nvidia. So I'm looking for Nvidia as well. And another one that I'm looking at, it is actually Apple. Okay, Apple is not so strong recently. Okay, AAPL. Let's take a look at the data over there. So for AAPL is over here. Okay, APL 27th of June to 2nd August. Okay, about 1 month calendar day. For the past 13 years, okay, 92% of the time it is up. So 13 years, 12 years, it is up. So this is AAPL. Okay, so not so good for the past 3 trading days, coming down after a strong upside move, come down again. So potentially there's also a wash and rinse trigger. So on Friday, price closed lower than the prior day low. So the prior day low, the low here, it is 208.85. 208.85. So let's see, okay, whether this coming week, okay, price, okay, can actually go higher and close above the wash line. So there's basically a few big stocks like APL and Nvidia, and the smaller ones are the Take-Two and also the Hasbro. Okay, so these are the few stocks that I'm watching out for this coming week. Okay, all right. So with that, I just want to remind you that for tonight live stream, it is only on YouTube. So head over to only YouTube at 10:30 p.m. if you want to watch my live stream tonight. Okay, with that, thanks so much, and I will see you guys again. Bye bye.